The city of Kelowna has declared a state of emergency after the McDowell Creek wildfire jumped Okanagan Lake overnight, forcing more evacuations as spot fires ignite in the city. Just before 1 a.m. Friday, a state of emergency was declared in the city of Kelowna, and the residents in the Clifton Road North and McKinley neighborhoods were ordered to evacuate their homes as spot fires flared in the city. Residents in the area of the west side of Glenmore Road from McKinley Beach to John Hindle Road were placed on evacuation alert and were advised to be ready to leave their home at a moment's notice. The city of West Kelowna also declared a local state of emergency due to the McDowell Creek wildfire. Authorities confirmed Friday there has been some structural loss in West Kelowna. Highway 97 is closed through Kelowna and West Kelowna for a stretch of more than 60 kilometers. Flights are not arriving or departing from Kelowna International Airport as aerial firefighting is prioritized. Dozens of other properties around the BC interior have been ordered evacuated, including the Lytton First Nation and Olkacho First Nation. The Canadian military says it is working to get the remaining residents out of Yellowknife as a result of ongoing wildfires in the Northwest Territories. As the NWT fires reach critical points as winds expected to shift, more evacuees are being flown out. Federal ministers say 79 long-term care residents were airlifted out of the territorial capital with a Hercules aircraft Thursday night, and more flights are expected as evacuations continue throughout the day. The territorial government declared a state of emergency on Tuesday, August 15th, and Canadian Armed Forces members are in the Northwest Territories helping with firefighting and evacuation efforts. The government of the Northwest Territories has called the evacuation flights a last resort for anyone who is unable to leave by road. The government has prioritized flights for those with mobility issues or health conditions that put them at greater risk of developing complications from the smoke. Speaking on the wildfires ravaging through British Columbia and Northwest Territories, Green Party leader Elizabeth May said the world we once knew has ended at our own hands. Let's listen in.
I don't want to exaggerate, but as we see these fires, every fire releases more carbon emissions, which fuels more global warming. Every time permafrost melts, it releases methane that fuels more global warming. Every time the ice shrinks and more dark water is exposed, the oceans absorb more heat. The jet stream has already gone beyond any place of wonky that it's ever been before, and that's driving extreme weather events everywhere. Heat domes are, the situation we're in is exactly because the world we once knew has ended at our own hands. We were warned, we could have avoided it, we chose not to, because we put the profits of the fossil fuel industry above our children's survival. The question is, does this summer wake us up enough that we decide to stop doing that?